What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Tasha checking in with another video. And this is going to be my review for Life After Lockup Season 6, Episode 9. Now, if y'all looking in the background, this is totally not my scenery, right? However, I have moved this weekend, so everything in this room is gone that I was in working out of. My background, everything, the whole area, the house that we was in is gone, and we have transitioned to a new area. However, I have to come and give y'all the business. Yes, this account is actually my husband's, didn't make it. What's going on? What's Blake? Oh, Blake. What's up? Thank you for the congratulations. Hold on. I'm gonna take you off as a moderator because I have another one already. Um, so she normally comes on and she's been filling in for you. So I just went ahead and gave it to her as the job. If the lighting, right, what's up, Snaps? If the lighting is different, like I said, we've moved, we've done a lot of stuff, but I gotta stay on schedule, y'all, and I'm really tired because we've been moving all day. What's up, GSP? Welcome to the live. We've been moving all day. We got a lot of stuff going on. However, let's get into this live, y'all. So again, like I said, if y'all coming in, the background is different. It's I done moved everything out of the house. We've been moving all day. So anyway, y'all, I hope y'all having a great Sunday. I had an amazing Sunday, very busy Sunday, very busy weekend. How was y'all Thanksgiving? I hope y'all Thanksgiving was good. I hope y'all can hear me. My tripod is even not with me, y'all. I don't have nothing. So I'm just propping this phone up on something. But I gotta stay on schedule, you know. Consistency is key. So let's get into this review. So if I had to rate this show on a scale of 1 to 10, this episode, I would give it a 6. Okay, I give it a 6. It wasn't bad. It wasn't all that. It was some people that was putting on for the cameras and really wasn't about nothing. But we gonna get into it, okay? So I still found time to watch the show and take my notes, y'all. So let's get into it. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure this little fan I'm propped up on. Oh shoot. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. As soon as I move my prop, hold on. Let me make sure this is right. As soon as I move my little prop, the phone fell. All right. I think we good. I think we propped up good. All right, y'all let me know what y'all give this show in the comments, what rating y'all give it. I gave this show a 6 this episode. Make sure y'all liking this video. Make sure, most importantly, y'all subscribing to the channel. What's up, replay watchers? Go ahead and comment about this episode. Okay, I'm an 18-year-old student. Okay, welcome to the live 18-year-old student. All right, y'all, let's get into the first couple. Who we gonna start with first? Because there was a lot of mess going on. Let's get Melissa and Louie out of the way. Let's start with them. What's up, Tasha? Yes, you made it, girl. What's up? What's up from London? Cheerio, London. You have something on your face. Don't worry. It's just a... Oh, wow. That's a great pickup line. What's up, guys? To be welcome to the live, y'all. Welcome. Make sure y'all liking this video. Let's get into this review. Again, disclaimer, if y'all see my background, this is not my normal background. It's not my normal lighting. I have moved this weekend. I had a busy weekend. Thanksgiving was great. Did that. I launched my plus size clothing boutique on Black Friday, and it was just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So if y'all want to check out the clothing boutique, go ahead and head over to Extra, which is XTRA pretty PRETTY boutique.com. Okay, you will find some really great, beautiful pieces. It is a soft launch, so I only have 18 pieces on the website so far. However, they are very beautiful. I range from sizes 1 to 3X right now. However, I'm going to go up in the sizes, and if you are in the market for some beautiful, unique clothing at a very affordable price, go ahead and head over to www.extra, that is XTRAPRETTY boutique.com. Okay. Okay, okay. Thank you for the compliment. All right, let's get into this live. Let's start with Melissa and Louie, y'all. And if y'all don't know what I'm doing, I'm about to do a review for Life After Lockup Season 6, Episode 9. And the title of this episode was, child, I put it in the description what the episode title was. But anyway, I'm already married. Is your name Goose Whammy? All right, let's get into it. So Melissa and Louie. Melissa's little friend she had on this episode is trash. Let me just say that, because why would you do what she did? But let's get into her, okay? So first of all, when they came out of the bridal shop, now they coming from trying on wedding dresses. Y'all know her and Louie is planning on getting married. So they had Miss Donna there, her sister, and her friend. So they coming from wedding dress shopping, right? And so Melissa's like, I'm about to go take Miss Donna or whatever home, or her sister said, let me go take Miss Donna. Melissa stayed with her friend Fran. Fran is a big old hater, and I don't like friends like her, and we're gonna talk about it. And so they're walking, and Fran is telling Melissa, or filling her head with all of these things about, do you know if the ring is really real that Louie gave you? Do you know? Have you had it appraised and all this other stuff, right? Because you already know. What's up, Kelly Dixon? You already know that Fran thinks that Louie can't afford that ring off of delivering some pieces. But what Fran don't know is that Louie been out here working about 4 different gigs. So he very well is capable of affording a ring of that magnitude if he's good with his money and if he saves money. Now, shout out to Louie, because you need to show me how to save $20,000 in a couple of months. Living in this economy. I mean, he do get the Love After Lockup checks. I don't know how much those are. Maybe he just stored the Love After Lockup checks and lived off of his income from all them other 4 hustles. I don't know. But Fran is a hater. But we about to get into it. So they go over to this shop, this appraisal shop, right? Got to be says she should have shot her friend down. Yeah, she should have shut her friend down. Like, child, she was a hater. So they go over to this jeweler shop, right, where they're going to get this ring appraised. And Melissa's like, yeah, I want to see how much the ring is worth. Like, how much do I mean to Louie? First of all, Melissa, if you wrap up how much a man spends on a ring on your worth as a woman, you're an idiot. For Melissa to be in her 40s, she acts like a freaking dingbat teenager. I mean, I think she's still trapped in high school, because you're sitting up here thinking that just because he spends a large amount of money on a ring, that means that he loves you this much as the ring costs, right? So she's an idiot for that. But anyway, they get to this shop. The dude looks at the ring. He says the ring is really beautiful, blah, blah, blah. He appraises the ring at about low 20s or about $24,000. So the friend is right there along for the ride, and she's talking about some, oh my gosh, $25,000. What's up, Trina? Welcome to the live, girl. So she's like, oh my God, $24,000. The friend's sitting there in the chair, hating or whatever, up here, making it seem like that Louie can't afford that money, okay? So the jeweler goes, he looks at the ring, he goes off the screen, and he's like, this ring is beautiful, but there's an issue. Soon as he said there's an issue, the friend set up like this, what issue? What's going on? I said, here she come with her old hating self. And she ugly. When that daggone black matted up lipstick, I don't even know why in the world she put that on. Who told her? She looks like actually a vampire, and I just don't understand why Melissa brought her along. Even Melissa said that she was a hater, okay? Yes, they were hating hard hating, okay? Even Melissa said, I think she's jealous. Melissa, go with your woman intuition, okay? So you said she looked like Morticia. Right. So then the jeweler comes back and says there's not a line in the ring, like a metal line or something that's supposed to be in rings. Like, I never heard of it, but I guess it is. What's up, T.Y. Wade? Welcome to the live. I guess that's supposed to be in rings, right? And so when he came back and said that, He was like, you know, most jewelers are supposed to have it, and it's illegal not to have it. As soon as he said illegal, the Fran could not wait. She was like, oh, it's illegal? And he was like, I mean, it's not legal in this field to do that. And Fran's like, well, whatever field it is, illegal is illegal. I was like, Melissa, get your friend up out of this. She didn't see it for you in the wedding dress shop. She kept on hopping up off this ring. What are you mad about, Fran? Are you mad because nobody won't give you a ring and marry you? Stop hating on her whole situation. So, of course, Melissa's so goofy that she sits up here and she listens to anything that somebody says, and then she starts to think, well, maybe I need to go confront Louis. If her relationship ends, it's definitely going to be because she did it, not because Louis did it, because she always lets somebody get up in her head. It's not a big deal. It's a real ring, and the man verified that it's real. So what difference do it make if he got it from a back alley or a pawn shop? At the end of the day, the ring was real, and that's all that mattered. What else happened with them? So Melissa, of course, goes after she let Fran get in her head. She goes and says, well, let me go ask Louis about this. I said, here we go. They don't really have no storyline, so I guess this is just what she gonna do. So she meets up with Louis on the porch and stuff. Now, sidebar, the porch looked like you could get some lemonade and sit out there and sip and have a good old time, okay? T.Y. says Louis has done nothing to make her question him. Absolutely. Louis is doing his big one. In my opinion, she don't deserve no $20,000 ring anyway. If anything, get her something, you know, little $300 ring or something like that, and let her work her way up to earning something on the $20,000 market, okay? But anyway, Louis loves her and he wanted to do that, so let him do what he wanted to do with his money. So she up on the porch and she tries to paint the picture to Louis like, oh, me and the girls were talking and we didn't get the ring insured and all of this stuff, and we went down to get it appraised, and Louis like, okay, go ahead, because he knew some BS was about to come. Because whenever Melissa has to talk to him, it's never anything positive. She always brings the crap, and that's because she has to have a storyline, right? So she tells him, yeah, me and Fran went down and got the ring appraised, and he was like, okay, how much was the ring? Louis said, well, since you got it appraised, how much was the ring? Let me show you how much I'm really doing it out here in these streets. GSP said he got her that ring instead of instead of them better teeth. He freaking got daggone shark tails teeth still in his mouth. He could have took that money and got him some better teeth. You know what I'm saying? But he spent it on your freaking ring. Melissa sits around with her friends and talks bad about him. Absolutely. You don't even deserve Louis for real. But anyway, we gonna roll with whatever. So they sit on the porch and she says, yeah, the ring appraised for like $24,000. Okay. And he was like, okay. And she was like, you know, I just want to make sure you didn't get it illegal. Did you get it from a trunk or a backyard or an alleyway or whatever? And Louis is like, how insulting. He was like, I worked very hard for this ring for us to build our future. And now you up here thinking that I can't afford the daggone ring. So Louis was just like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm over this. Melissa thinks because I committed criminal activity that I'm going to be a felon for life, and that's not who I am. And Melissa's like, that's not even it, Louis. And I'm like, yes, it is. It is it. Sidebar again. Have y'all checked out Melissa's nose? Didn't she have... Oh, okay. Something came in on my phone. Sorry about that. Didn't she have a nose job? Why the nose look like she got... Did she say, give me the black girl nose? Don't it look... Don't it look wider or something? I don't know. To me, it doesn't fit her face. It makes her look... Her regular nose that God gave her was perfect for her thinner face. You know, she got like a face of somebody that has like a chunkier face or something. I don't know. It looks pinched. It looks really weird. I don't know what's up with her nose. But anyway, that's off topic. Louis got in his feelings a little bit about it. Melissa questioning him. She's saying that she do trust him. But if you do, then why did you even let this friend that's hating and jealous bring that to your attention? So anyway, let's move on from them. That's all that happened with them. Melissa, they don't got nothing going on. Let's move on to the next couple that is so annoying. And I don't ever want to see them on my screen again, which is Michael and Justine. She should have left her normal nose. She should have. She should have left that nose alone. It was nothing wrong with it. Mike and Justine is annoying. I don't ever want to see Mike and Justine again because they are another couple that do not have a storyline. All they ever do is use the trauma of their family as storylines. Like last time, remember she tried to paint the picture that it was going to be an issue with Manhattan and her health and all of that during that pregnancy. Then she turns around and does the same storyline again. I cannot stand both of them. They suck, especially Justina. She does some crazy, crazy stuff, but let's get into them. Got to be says Melissa needs to think for herself. Absolutely. And she act like she don't have a brain. Every time somebody bring Melissa something, then she jumps off and thinks about it in her head for 2 seconds, then go confront Louis. I don't understand why Louis still with her, honestly. I fast forward through them. Who, Melissa and Louis? I will say I just report on them because they're on the show. They don't really have nothing going on. Or Mike and Justine. But Mike and Justine, let's get into it. So they're going for a baby appointment, okay? When they went in for the baby appointment, now she's 38 weeks. Michael and Justine. Okay. So at this point, she's 38 weeks, right? She walking into the appointment regular. She was walking regular smuggler. Okay. Nothing was wrong with her, right? Soon as the doctor calls her back to get examined, all of a sudden she needs assistance from Michael and she starts this fake little wobble that she got going on. She ain't even doing a good wobble dance. You know what I'm saying? She just like look like Humpty Dumpty or something. I said, Justina, cut it out. Because when I was pregnant, I was way bigger than her and I wasn't up here wobbling. Okay. I was just walking regular. Okay. You knew when I turned around that it was something going on. But I wasn't wobbling like that. And most women don't have that wobble going on unless you got like maybe twins, triplets, or sextuplets or whatever, you know. But a regular baby don't be making you wobble unless you are a very small frame and you got a huge, like 10, 11 pound baby. But whatever, we gonna let her keep wobbling. Okay. Maybe she'll break out in the dance or something. I don't know. So she gets called back there with the doctor. And the doctor starts telling her complications about the baby as they've been saying. The doctor laid everything out there. I was like, what happened to HIPAA? Where is the HIPAA laws? Hello, HIPAA. This doctor is all up on the screen telling all of their business. That's because they don't have a storyline. I'm thinking the doctor is in cahoots with their storyline because I'm just like, when she was telling them what was going on, with the baby, saying that we're going to go ahead and have the baby on Monday because the baby is small and your placenta stopped working. And I meant to Google, can your placenta stop working? Or can it just not work? Or at 38 weeks, can it be an issue? I mean, 38 weeks, between 38 weeks and 40 weeks, that's basically a full-term baby, you know. So I don't know why they're making it seem like it was going to be a preemie and we got to hurry up and get the baby out because something's going to happen to you. So she sits up here, she's listening to the doctor, and she does this fake cry. Now, this is what irritates me about them because I've said this before with their segment. There are women out here who really do go through traumatic things when they are trying to conceive or when they are having a baby, okay? People have fertility issues, all types of things going on. And you two idiots come up here and make a mockery of this situation because you don't have anything else going on. I don't think it's nothing wrong with Justine, honestly. Her placenta went on. Her placenta said, I'm out of here. She just keep on having babies. Her placenta probably like, child, I'm tired, okay? So Mike goes and says, after the doctor gives him this doom and gloom news again. Every time she comes to that appointment, it's some doom and gloom, right, that we have seen. So Mike says, we need your mom here. And I'm like, why the heck you need the mom there? What the mom going to do? Is she freaking superhero nurse or something? She's going to come and deliver the baby with no harm or whatever. I don't know. He's like, his mom is there. Her mom needs to be there. So Justine now reveals to us that she wants to receive this love from her mom that she's never had. And pause. I'm trying to figure out, Justine, what love did you not ever receive from your mom? Didn't your mom sign for y'all to get that house in Vegas, but she don't love you? Didn't your mom put up with all of you having your kids out of wedlock and probably by different men and everything in the past, helping you take care of your babies? Because I'm pretty sure them daddies ain't do everything they were supposed to do all the time. What are you talking about? Your mom is over your crap. That's what the problem is. Her poor scalp. Girl, did you see her scalp? That freaking braid on the side that she did a little heart. Somebody did a heart shape. Her scalp was pink on fire. I said, Justine, you need to go ahead and take the braids out, okay? Because you're going to need to see a dermatologist after that heart come out your hair because it was hot pink. I said, what is going on the side? I saw that. I did see that. But so they go ahead and call the mom. And which is crazy because she's sitting at the doctor. She called the mom. The mom is up here like, what's up? Every time the mom answers the phone, it's like she braced herself for what Justine is about to say. She's like, "What's up? What's going on?" And Justine is like, "I need you to come and get on a plane. Like, I need you to come this emergency. Get on the plane tonight." And her mom is like any mom would say, "What's going on? What's the emergency?" Justine didn't reveal to her what was going on with the pregnancy and the baby, and she's just like, "Well, I need you to come. What difference do it make? It's an emergency." And the mom is just like, "Listen, I'm gonna call you when I come out of this appointment." Because the mom is probably like, it probably ain't that big of a deal because Justine always putting 20 on 10 and I'm sick of her. Okay, I've been dealing with her since she was 17. Got to be says Justine purposely was short with her mom. Yep, so she can talk bad about her again. Absolutely, that's exactly what it was. Because as soon as the mom got off the phone, she and her confessionals talking about her mom didn't let the child father come in when she was 17 and had the baby. Then with the next baby, the mom was acting brand new with that baby, didn't help her. Then with the last baby, the mom had her walk to deliver the baby. I said, Justine, you gonna sit up here. I had to throw the pen down on that one. You only get one mom in this world. Granted, some moms are trash. I really do believe that. What's up, Natasha? How you doing? Yes, I do remember you. What's up, girl? So some moms are trash. Don't get me wrong. However, you only get one mom in this world. Why are you sitting up here bad mouthing, talking trash about your mom to your husband and to us, saying that she did all of these things? I think it's a lie. I'm not saying that mothers don't make mistakes, right? There are some horrible mothers out there. At the same time, though, from Justine's perspective, I don't think her mom did all of that. I think she's trying to make us have sympathy for her because everyone's dragging her because they think she's full of crap. I don't believe the mother that we met would have done all of that to her daughter and her grandkids. I believe the mother we met has had to put up with a lot of crap from Justine. And now she's even married and still have to put up with crap from her because she had to sign for her to get the house. The mother, Justine probably begged her mother, and the mother was just like, listen, I got grandkids there. Let me just go ahead and help them get this house and everything. So the mother's over it. You know what I'm saying? So Justine, get on with yourself. Justine is very sassy. She is very sassy, and she's an idiot. What else happened with them? The doctor said if the placenta stops working, the baby could be stillborn. I don't think anything is going to happen with the baby. What else happened? Her fake cries. She ensued the fake cries. The doctor then told Justine that you need to take it easy because you're about to have major surgery. So I'm thinking she about to have another C-section, okay? Could you imagine how her C-section scar looks on her stomach? I mean, I didn't see it when they showed her belly a little bit, but that C-section scar probably looked like a stab wound, like somebody... She done had so many C-sections. It's like, girls, stop it. And then on top of that, let's talk about the fact that they're going to have to take her tubes out so that she don't get pregnant again. So it's not enough that the doctor's telling you, please don't get pregnant again because you're at high risk and blah, blah, blah. You and Michael don't have enough willpower or are not adult enough to know that this needs to be the last one because of her health. And then Michael is trash because you want to let your wife be subject to getting her tubes taken out. Instead of you going to go get a vasectomy, her body's already been through a lot, but you don't want nobody snipping on your little manhood. So you want to sit up here and let her go through that process. You're trash too, Michael. Got to be says the only thing we seen from them this season was hiding her baby. Yep. Bump for the most part. Yeah, they don't have nothing. So the doctor then tells Justine you need to take it easy. You need to go home, take it easy. You're going to have major surgery. Okay? She turns around, does a little fake cry again, and then dries her tears real quick and talking about something, well, I got to plan something for Madison's birthday party. Michael did what I did. I was like, you know what? I said, so that's why I can't see it for this storyline. She's an idiot. Because if the doctor is literally telling you to pause for the cause. Maddie is turning 1 year old. Okay, stick a candle in a cupcake, happy birthday, and get on with it. She ain't gonna remember that crap. You act like she's turning 18 or something, and even if she was turning 18, you're having a high risk baby. Sit down somewhere. And then Michael's mom is there. You got a house full of kids, and Michael, let them freaking plan a party if they're gonna plan a party. But anyway, we done with them because they get on my freaking nerves. Next up on the docket is going to be Teeny and Rob. This annoyed me. These two, again, I can't wait for the new couples because the season finale is next week, and then after that we get a new crop of couples, and I can't wait because Teeny got on my nerves. Get her a Barbie, absolutely. Get her, and matter of fact, get her one from the freaking Dollar Tree, one of them knockoff Barbies. She ain't gonna know the difference. Teeny and Rob, let's get into them, right? What's up, Baddie Day? Have you already spoke about Troy? Should I rewind? Oh, no, I haven't spoke about Z and Troy, but I'm getting there. I'm on Teeny and Rob right now. You are right on time. Teeny and Rob. Teeny is a freaking bird. I do not like Teeny. This episode really solidified that she gets on my freaking nerves. Rob and Teeny is full of it. Absolutely full of it. Troy's still up, absolutely. So let's get into it. So we open up and Rob is with the kids sitting in the backyard having breakfast, lunch, or something like that. And he's talking to them and he brings up his mom again. Again, why do they keep putting these kids in grown people's situation? Okay, these are children. Let children remain children. I don't care how many big words they use, how many terms they use, how smart you think they are. They are still children. Stop asking them about your mom. But again, they need something for their storyline too. I don't care for Teeny since she popped his mom. That part too. So let's get to it. So it's Teeny's first day at work, right? We get into her. I think Rob he is a coward. He's a freaking coward. Hold on, y'all. I need to take my shoes off. I still have my Teeny shoes on, y'all. I've been moving all day. Oh gosh. Yeah, the kids are too involved, too grown. Like I said last week, when my mom and my aunts used to get around the table and want to have girl talk, they was like, get your butts outside, go outside, y'all not a part of this conversation. And we used to go and wreak havoc on the neighborhood. Okay, we was not in grown folks' business. But let's get to them. So Teeny first day at work, she's a paralegal, right? She get up in the job and she at the job answering the phones and all of that. She says it feels good to be back at work. Sidebar, how the heck is your first day at work and you got life after lockup cameras all in your office? So they must have cleared that with her job, because how the heck she's sitting up here just on the phone and filming at the good old job? I don't understand that. But anyway, I guess it was cool with them. So now they got security cameras up at the house. They pan the cameras. The cameraman from Life After Lockup made sure that he caught the security cameras that was outside with her and the children, with Rob and the children having their lunch, because they knew the mom was about to pop up and show up. So all of a sudden, Teeny starts watching on the cameras, right? Rob mom pulls up in her nice little red car. She pulls up and she pulls up with the brother, right? She gets out to go and meet Rob and talk to Rob. She said Rob was begging like Keith Sweat, okay? He wanted her to come and talk with her, saying he loved her. So she said, you know what, let me go see what Rob want and go over here. So she get over there. When she get over there, excuse me, she hugs the kids. She tells the kids she's sorry or whatever. Now, I don't think she was apologizing to them like the kids wanted. This is the first time that she has seen the kids since the fight. So she felt bad, you know, that they had to experience that. So she gave him a hug and said she was sorry because of that. Not because them kids deserved an apology like that. So, yeah, Rob, no. Look like they just put the camera in the backyard, right? Because it's absolutely, they threw that camera up because they knew Rob mom was showing up so Teeny could watch, and so it could give them some type of, you know, fireworks on this episode, okay? Because they born. So the kids, Rob told the kids to go inside, and the mom sits down with the brother, and the mom is like, you know, what's up? You know, we ain't seen you in a while. You ain't been around the family. Woo woo woo. Rob proceeds to say that it's a reason why I haven't been around the family and everything like that. And so the mom is like, well, why haven't you been around the family? Meanwhile, in between while, Teeny at her job is supposed to be working. She's supposed to be finding some documents. She's supposed to be looking up some cases. Now she on the phone watching the mom hug her kids and everything. And she's like, oh no, that's not going to work. What the heck is going on? So I didn't know though that security cameras had microphones attached to them, because Teeny seems to be able to hear the conversations as well. Ron know his wife hits his mom for, he knew that. He knew that, Kelly, absolutely. So Teeny's watching and she's like, oh no, this won't do, blah, 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 blah. So Rob is like, I haven't been around because, you know, that fight was really traumatic. He brings up the fight. And the mom was just like, well, I didn't do anything, basically. Your wife popped me and I had to respond back. And Rob was looked at his mom and had the audacity, the mitigated gall to say, Mom, you know you hit Teeny first. You hit her. And the mom was like, no, I did not. She hit me in my face. You need to talk to your wife, basically. And he's like, he's doubling down on it. He's like, Mom, no, you hit her first. I said, Rob, what fight was you watching? They even ran the fight back where we saw Teeny smoosh the mom. Now, the mom did jump up in her face like, blah, 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 blah. But if don't nobody put their hands on you, you need to pump your brakes and don't put your hands on nobody, okay? But as soon as you put your hands on somebody, then all gloves are off. It's time to square up, you know? And so Rob is still holding ground. Now, I don't know if him and Teeny had pillow talk or what. Teeny's up there watching it, talking about something. I didn't do nothing. Nothing's wrong with me, from her office at work, right? And she even got on my nerves with that. She got on my nerves on this whole segment because I'm like, girl, take some ownership. You did smoosh that lady in her face first, okay? And you should not have even came back and said, what is your problem with me? You should have kept it pushing, got to your kids, and dealt with her later, okay? The mom was calm until, right, he kept repeating that Teeny wouldn't do that, implying the mom hit first. Yeah, Rob kept saying, oh, Teeny wouldn't do that, Teeny wouldn't do that. The mom was like, I'm sick of you talking to me, telling me that. I was like, you know what? I understand how the mom felt, because one thing I hate is for somebody to lie on me. Don't sit up here and make it seem like that I did something that I know I didn't do, and you keep on telling me that it was my fault. I'm going to pop off too like that. I probably would start yelling, or I probably would get up and walk away, because you're attacking me now, and you're supposed to be my son? Like, what kind of mess is that? So the kids in the house watching from the window, telling some, oh Lord, mom is going to really be mad about this and everything. You know, what made you thought just because the kids went in the house they wasn't peeping out the window watching? Okay, Rob. So Teeny is like, I don't know why he had his mother there. His mother shouldn't have been there when I'm not there. What's up, Yuli girl? Hey girl, hey. So she mad about the mother being there while she wasn't there. I was like, Teeny, are you on lunch break or something? You're supposed to be at work, child. What are you doing all watching the security cams? But anyway, the mom left and the mom said she's done with him. She said, you can have Teeny. The mom said that Teeny disrespected her. Teeny tells him, how did I disrespect you? It was just a bunch of crap. I don't understand how Rob apologizes to his mom, wants his mom, begs his mom to come over so that they can squash the beef. And then when she gets there, turn around and makes it seem like it's the mom's fault because of that fight. Got to be says, and I didn't see anything wrong with the mom talk. While Teeny was throwing shade, listen, mama came up in there snatched, okay? Mama came up in there looking good for her age, okay, with the T, good. Okay, mama came in there. She looked real cute. Okay, and Teeny, I've been telling some not a crop top. Girl, Teeny, I like Teeny's shape. You know, I like a little thickness, a little curve or whatever. But I'm like, Teeny, don't go there, because we have seen some stuff that you have worn that can be a little inappropriate for your size. So don't do it, Teeny. Okay, that mom wasn't nothing wrong with what that mom had on. Child, my manager sees that and she would have gotten written up right at work. I'm like, what are you doing? Mama was saying the truth. And Teeny, can your mama wear that crop? Teeny mom do look good too. But I didn't see nothing wrong with what Rob mom had on. Teeny's just mad because she doesn't like Rob mom. But at the end of the day though, you're married to her son. If you are going to have a lasting relationship with him, he only gets one mom. So when you're trying to play them against each other, it's not going to work in your favor, Teeny. I just don't understand that. Not to be says, Rob asked Teeny right after the fight, why did she got to be we here, because we all saw it. Rob went and he told Teeny, why did you hit my mom? Why did you do all of this? And now he's trying to play stupid. Like, now he's trying to flip it on the mom and make it seem like the mom is crazy when he even confronted Teeny. So I don't understand what Rob is talking about. But anyway, they in the storyline because they're boring. Teeny at work, she loving it, watching the cam. I don't understand that part of it. The mom says she done with Rob, and that's really sad. If the mom is done and their relationship is over, it's quite sad off of this mess. And Teeny, if you was a real woman and really love your husband, you would sit down with that mom. You would apologize and be the bigger woman, even if you felt like you wasn't wrong. And you would tell Rob that you need to go make things right with your mom. Like, that's what a real woman, that's what a real one would do. That's what a wife would do. I needed production to play back that fight to him. Yes, and they played it back to us, but they need to show him, because even when they played it back to us, he was looking a certain way. So he didn't get the full panoramic view like we did. Okay. He knew Teeny was watching them cameras. He did. That's why he said all that, because he didn't want to have an issue with her when she got home. So yeah, Rob full of crap. Let's move on to the next couple, y'all, which is going to be Bianca and Daniel. God, every time Bianca come on the screen, I'd be like, this goofy girl. But let's get into Bianca and Daniel, okay? So Bianca's still with Haley, right? They out having lunch. Y'all know last week Haley came into town. Clock that T, right? So Haley came into town. And they sitting and they still having lunch. I said, how long is this freaking lunch? Child, I'm tired of Bianca in one day. Yes. And Daniel, what, right. Daniel did go to work for one day. What happened to his job? I do not know, child. Who knows what's true, what's fake with some of these cast members? Some stuff we can pick on, some stuff we don't know. Word on the curb, right, is that Daniel cheated on Bianca. And normally I ain't down for cheating, but I was like, bravo, Daniel. You should have cheated on her. She been putting you through all this crap, throwing up in your face all the stuff she do for you. She's whiny. She won't go get her hair done, and she got all this money. You know what? Daniel was over it. He said, I'm cheating. I understand why he cheated though, right? I don't agree with it, but shoot. So Bianca's having lunch with Haley. She starts telling her about their sex life. I said, child, Bianca would tell the Uber driver about their sex life. She tells anybody that will listen about their sex life, and I do not understand why she keeps doing that. She's telling Haley that they're not being safe. She's like, we're not being safe. And, you know, if we have a baby, we have a baby. It is what it is. I said, Bianca, you don't need to be nobody's mama. You can't even stop drinking for 5 minutes. How you going to stop drinking for 9 months? You don't need to be nobody's mama. No. Child, I said, and take half her bank account with it. Oh, you should have took half her bank account with it. Yeah. Bianca's friend knows Bianca, yes, is special. The friend keeps trying to help her, but Bianca is she just slow. Yeah, the friend was speaking facts and knowledge, okay? Because after Bianca said, we not being safe, if a baby happens, a baby happens. Right? The friend got up in the daggone confessionals and she told us, she said, listen, why Bianca up here walking around like, oh, life is great. We're going to get married, live happy, ever after, have a baby. Ha ha. Her friend knows that she sounds like a freaking goofy airhead. Okay, but Bianca won't listen, so her friend just leaves it alone. I mean, what else can you do except for try to be there for your friend? I was like, Bianca, you sound special, right? Greasy, unbrushed. She do got greasy, unbrushed hair. Like, clip your ends. Like, now I see what it looks like when white women don't get their hair done. Because I used to always think, why do white women spend all that money to go get their hair done? It looks the same to me. No, it doesn't look the same. Bianca is the before picture. And when a white woman go get her hair done, that's the after picture. And Bianca needs to go take some of that money, stop spending it on vodka and crayons, and go get your ends clipped. Go get a wash and blow dry or something. Go get a facial. Isn't she the oldest looking 23-year-old you ever seen in your life? I'm like, what the heck is going on? Bianca friend was a really nice person. She was. Bianca needs dry shampoo somewhere. She needs something. She needs something, y'all. So After they leave the place, they going back to the apartment to meet up with Dan. And so when they walk in, he's like, oh, okay, hey, how you doing? You must be Haley. And Bianca's like, I mean, who else could she be? I'm like, he's just making small talk. He knows it's Haley. He's just saying, oh, nice to meet you. You must be so and so. Bianca, then Bianca and crayons be going to her head. So they end up getting ready for bed, I guess, putting on their pajamas. Y'all, tell me why Bianca and Haley goes and sleeps in the bed that Daniel and Bianca is screwing in. And I know Bianca did not change them sheets because she can't even wash her hair and she got damaged skin that's scaly and pale. So I know she didn't freaking change them sheets. First of all, Haley, what the heck is your problem sleeping in the bed they sexing in? I would have slept on the couch. It ain't no way on this planet that I'm going to meet up at my girlfriend's house and then go get in the bed with her and have a slumber party. I'd have like, girl, I'm taking the couch. Okay, you can come out there, we can kiki up into the wee hours of the morning, then you can go in your bed and go to sleep with Daniel. And Daniel out on the couch just sitting there because he can't say nothing, because every time he do anything or say anything, Bianca quickly reminds him, you ain't paid for nothing, I can do what I want. I was thinking that too, got to be said. What's up, Shanika? Hello. Yes, that's disgusting. Crusty sheets. She be wearing chucks with leggings, right? With a dress. Like, what, girl? And it could work. Now, tennis shoes with a dress could work, but Bianca, she don't have the style to make it work. Like, she just looks sickly when she does it. If I'm going for one day, I would be staying in a couple's house, right? Close to the airport. Right, I would have got a hotel close to the airport. Let Bianca come and sleep in the double bed that I got, and we could have our own girls' moment. Why I need to be there? Daniel could have came and met us at the restaurant or something. He could have went back home. I mean, come on. I don't know. She's just not it for me. And Daniel stressing that shirt with his shirt off, with his dad bod. You know. I said, y'all, what is going on? So they go to sleep, right? Haley, she gets emotional because Bianca's an idiot. Because Bianca don't know how to get herself together and stop doing stupid stuff. So the next morning they wake up and Haley's leaving. So I'm like, did Haley come for a day, or are we getting like to the weekend or something? I don't know. But it appeared to me that Haley only stayed for one day. I said, child, one day I'm definitely not coming to your house. Then you trying to flex, right? He is. Bianca has no swagger. None. So they leaving, but before they leave, Dan is like, what time y'all gotta be at the airport? They like 11 something. He's like, okay, so y'all need to get ready, whatever. Bianca says, well, I'm gonna go grab some coffee and bagels. First of all, strike number 2. Number 1, you having your friend sleeping in y'all sex bed, okay? Number 2, you leaving your friend at the house with your man. First of all, it's the first time she has met Daniel. Why the heck are you leaving Daniel in the house with your friend? Okay, listen, I ain't saying your friend want Daniel or going to do anything, but I would have took my friend with me. I'm not leaving my friend with my man. So while they're there, they're having a conversation, and Daniel is revealing that he love bombed Bianca. Basically, he talked her up some jail talk, and when he got out, real life happened, and he realized that he was not ready to make her his wife, which it happens, right? You trying to pass the time in jail, so you want to turn into Romeo, you know what I'm saying, and tell all these sweet nothings to an unsuspecting woman who's going to take care of you when you get out. We see it all the time, right? So he admits that he did do that. She could only take Bianca. Usually that's a point. She could only take her for one day, and she said, I gotta get the heck out of here. You have your friend, period. Right. I don't even think about that. So true. Yeah, she leaving her, girl. So Bianca, no, so Haley is just like, well, why would you do that? And Daniel says he didn't know he was doing that, but of course he knew he was doing that. And so then Bianca comes back in the house, and she's like, oh my God, these bags are heavy. I'm like, girl, it's bagels and coffee. How heavy? How you can't carry bagels and coffee, Bianca? Then how you gonna carry a baby? So she chose to put it on the calendar, right? They had coffee, bagels, whatever. Now it's time for them to go to the airport. They riding in a good old car going down to the airport and everything. And then she's telling Bianca about what her and Dan talked about, talking about he said he love bombed her, but he didn't know he was doing it. And Bianca's like, well, how do you know you're not love bombing? And Haley's like, right, how do you not know that? Blah, blah, blah. So dropping Haley off at the airport, and that was the end of their segment. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't forget nothing. Producers is messy. You know they gotta be messy. Producer says, so who will end it if you don't propose? He said he doesn't know who will end it if he doesn't propose. He said he will only end it if he stops believing in them in the relationship. So I guess because he cheated, that should have ended it because he stopped believing in them. I don't know. Let's move on, y'all, to Z and Troy. Z. Let me take a sip of water, right? Z and Troy. Z's still on our screen with her pothole looking face, wreaking havoc all over the daggone Wii TV screen. She's just this. I really hope that she's getting a bad edit. I hope we're missing something. I hope this is Wii TV producers being messy or something. I'm sick of Zio. Absolutely. I hope for our sake that something is wrong, right? But I don't think that's the truth. I think what she is what she is. And girl, if y'all didn't see this, sidebar, go to According to Amber's YouTube page, y'all. She has a video of when Miss Karen did a Facebook Live video, and she spilled all the tea. Not all the tea, but most of the tea on Z and Troy's relationship. Y'all, Miss Karen went in because they have been treating Miss Karen really disrespectful. She is so disrespectful. I bet she wakes up, she screams all the time. Every time she get on the screen, she's mad. She gets mad. Troy diverts the situation. Yep. She gets mad at something else. It's a cycle. Yeah, it's a cycle with them. That's all they do. So let's get into them, right? So Z's yelling. Z's yelling at Troy to come back, right? Because y'all already know we opened up and Troy is supposed to be going to go pick up little Troy and the mom. Sidebar, y'all. According to Amber always have all the tea, y'all. If y'all ever want to know some love after lockup tea, According to Amber got it, right? So go follow her page because I'm telling you now, you'll get the tea, right? So, according to Amber told us, they was waiting at that daggone bus station for 4 hours. So, Troy is a trash individual too, because ain't no way on God's green earth you about to have me waiting, have my daughter and my mom waiting for 4 hours for a raggedy community day. First of all, what I saw from community day was like 50 people. Your dad was there. I'm sure the mom was there. You was there. It wasn't nothing that Troy needed to do that was so important that he had to be there when he had to leave his daughter and mom at the daggone train station for freaking 4 hours. They must depend on the grant money to pay. Yeah, for their lifestyle, they didn't get no jobs. Yeah, they depend on the grant money. They depend on the grant money to live, because a couple of episodes back, y'all already know that the grant money funds their nonprofit and also pays their bills and stuff too. Just send the Uber. Why couldn't he have done that? Why couldn't he have sent the Uber for Miss Karen and his daughter and brought them to community day? You had them at the freaking bus station for 4 hours. You got me messed up. And Miss Karen was over it. Her and her show enough hairstyle. Her freaking show enough hairstyle was like, I'm over it, okay? She said, we going back to Buffalo and we not coming back. 4 hours, I'm telling you. Child, listen. So that's what ends up happening. So Troy is walking right with his pocketbook on. Why does Troy have a purse? First of all, Troy is giving me suspects sometimes. Sometimes he be in a confessional and I be like, okay, Troy. Then he be having a pink do-rag on. Then he had a crossbody purse on. I said, what the heck is going on with Troy? Why is all these woman little trinkets coming out. I don't know. So anyway, Z's calling after him. He's not listening. He's talking about some don't play with me, my daughter, and blah blah blah. So Z then storms off and go get in the car to go after him. But I thought it was community day. This supposed to be your nonprofit. So how you sitting up here going after your husband and you supposed to be there for the nonprofit and the people and stuff? The people was probably looking like, what the heck is going on? Are they the people that organized it? Because you know they had on T-shirts saying that they were Project Hill, so people knew that y'all were who y'all were. Very zesty he is. I feel the same. Suspect, right? Right. So she gets in the car, she goes after him, he's staring at her. She's like, why are you looking at me? I'm like, you know what? Y'all two act like a bunch of high school kids. Troy, get in the freaking car and y'all need to go pick up the mom. So they never went and picked up the mom and the daughter. The mom and the daughter got back on the train, and you should have seen the daughter's face, right, when the producer zoomed in. First of all, the producers are trash, because why didn't y'all just go ahead and take Mama Karen and baby Troy over to community day? Y'all had cameras all up in their face, so y'all let them sit at that daggone bus station for 4 hours? What the heck is wrong with the producers too? Because I'd have been like, well, let's just take them over there, because we could get footage over there. Because I'm pretty sure Mama Karen was on a gummy or two. We would have got some ratings from off of that. You know, so I don't understand why that even had to happen either. That was weird to me. So he went ahead. They never went and got them. They went. Z said, we got community day. It's our anniversary. She keep caring about this stupid anniversary, child. Don't nobody care about your anniversary, Z. You don't care about him leaving his child at a bus station for 4 hours. Who cares about your stupid anniversary and all of this? What's up, Billy Bryan? How are you? How are you? Hope y'all good. Host the chat. We are awesome over here. Thank you for joining the live. So they go back to community day, never pick up the children. They start passing out food and bags and trinkets or whatever the heck else they doing while his daughter's on the way home. Y'all, it goes from that bad to amped up, and we was here for this part. So we fast forward, right? She says, it's been all day with you. You've been texting other women. He tells him, I ain't been texting no women. That's what you think. So then she turns around and apologizes. So if you think he's been texting other women, Z, why the heck you apologizing to him, saying that, okay, well, I'm sorry for the way I've been acting. Again, another storyline, another game. Fast forward after the community day, they said they did get the 50 kids that they needed to sign up. If the 50 kids watch Miss Karen live, the 50 kids' parents need to watch Miss Karen live and a couple of reviews from YouTubers, and they will snatch their kids out of their program ASAP, okay? Got to be said, she calmed down quick once she seen he was not going to get his child. That part. She calmed all the way down, talking about she got bipolar. It's funny how the bipolar only comes out when Troy wants to go interact with his child, or when he talks about Yana, or when his mother comes into place. Anything to do with Troy, all of a sudden she got bipolar. Child, miss me with that. So fast forward, I guess it's the next day. They're going to go meet up with Yana. I said, oh my God. I said, in comes Yana. So Z got this ugly hat on, and they about to go get in the car. While they in the car riding, right? Z's driving. He up here rolling up and smoking. I said, why does this man never have a clear head when he is about to go deal with his daughter? Or when he's about to go do, every time it's something involving his daughter, he has to go smoke first. I don't understand that. As a parent, you should want to be clear-headed, clear-minded. Like, why are you doing that? You're about to go meet up with your child's mother. Anything to do with his daughter, he gets high first. I don't get that. And I believe that Z is his pusher, and she gets high with him as well. And so, we already know that because they be on their little Instagram pages, Facebook stories, or whatever they be doing. So they get up to the park, right? Z sits on the table, and she's like, I ain't gonna say nothing, blah, blah, blah. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I don't forget nothing. Okay, so Yana pulls up, parks, and she's walking, and I'm like, oh, here come you. I said, here come Yana. Troy yells out, my child in the car with my child. Got to be says, at least Yana kept the same energy. Yes. Wow. Canada has Z. Right. Oh my gosh, Z looked like Raggedy Ann horrible hat. Absolutely a horrible hat to match her horrible skin and her horrible personality, okay? Yana walk up there. She like, your child ain't in that car. We need to have a conversation. Yana, let me tell y'all something. people could love or hate Yana, but let me tell you something. That's a grown woman. She said, me and you have a child. Why is she here? We could have a conversation, just me and you, about our child and what happened. She don't need to be here, right? Soon as she said that, Z goes and sits right beside Troy. I said, Z, where's all that energy that you be giving Troy and that yelling and that mouth and all of that? Well, I was expecting for her to say something reckless to Yana, but I think Z was scared because Yana looked like she had knocked the dust off your shoulder if you try her, okay? So Yana said, we can talk. We don't need her to be here. And then Troy was like, I mean, nah, we need to, he was giving Yana smoke. And Yana was just like, look, Troy, I don't have time for this. You're not going to see your daughter. She said, Z is a stranger. I do not know her. But even when Yana walked up, this is why I don't like Z. Even if you don't see it for Yana, be the bigger person. You're his wife. Soon as she walked up, you could have said, hey, Yana, I apologize for the way we've gotten off. We've gotten off on the wrong foot. My name is Zarula, whatever her name is. I'm Troy's wife. I'm pretty sure you know all of that, but I just want to do a proper introduction because I want Troy to be able to be in his daughter's life, and you are her mother, so you are a part of making that whole thing happen. Like, be grown woman. Stand on business, Z, but you can't do that, no, because you're an idiot, okay? So, Troy says, hold on, y'all, let me make sure, because I had to make sure I got the notes on it. I did. What else? That they need to talk alone. So, after Troy, that's the weirdness between them. Yeah. So after Troy keep asking about the daughter, keep trying to get into it with Yana, he gets up and proceeds to walk towards Yana's car. And she's talking about some little Troy is not in the car. What are you doing? And so she looks at Z and she says, and so this is when you need to get your husband. So you just gonna let him walk off. Z talking about some, that's a grown man. I can't tell him what to do, blah, blah, blah. I said, Z, Yana made a absolutely stunning revelation and good point. You need to get your husband. Why would you let him proceed towards the car and cause a reckless situation? But see, this is what Z wanted. Z wanted for them to have an altercation and an issue. So therefore, Z wouldn't have to worry about Yana anymore. But Z, what you don't understand is Yana is always going to be around because they have a child together. What is the problem with you? Every time a man has a child with a woman, do not think that is the end. That man is always going to be around. That woman is always going to be around if they are active in the child's life and want to be present and active because they have a child together. What's your problem? I don't get it. So, Z didn't stop Troy, of course, and she said, you know what, I don't even know why I asked you because you're childish too. I said, get her together, Yana. Yes, she's childish too. And Z was just sitting there like, I said, where's all the mouth, Z? Yana's right here in your face. Where's all the smoke you be giving Troy? Oh, you ain't have nothing for Yana because Yana looked like she would punch you. Yana looked like she punched you in the face. She bails for his ex. Yeah. Oh, she based his ex. Yeah. Z. Yana got her together quick. But anyway, we're going to see what happened next week because I believe they're going to open up with that scene. But Z was wrong because she did not go get Troy. She should have told Troy. All that yelling she be doing when Troy goes to take his power walks out the house. You could have yelled and did that same energy. You could have been like, Troy, come back here. What are you doing? You could have got up when it got him. You could have did something because we see you do it all the time. But Yana called her out and said, oh, you ain't going to do nothing. I forgot because you're childish too. Child, anyway, let's move on to the last couple, y'all, which is going to be Kim and Joey. Y'all, Kim, I don't understand Kim. I just do not understand Kim. I don't understand how you have two small boys and you are a mother and you are choosing crackhead D over your boys. I just don't get it. I do not get it. Whatever, let's get into it. So Kim, she in the room like saying that she didn't sleep all night. She was tossing and turning. Joey was not at the house and everything. That she know he's lying and she's not ready for the answers that he's going to give her, but she needs to get these answers. Okay, so it's the next morning. She looks in on her boys and she's like, oh, look at my babies. She's trying trying to make us seem like she mother of the year, like she really care about them kids. She don't give a crap. Because if you really cared about them kids, let me tell you where Joey would have been at the next morning. Somewhere at his mama's house or at a freaking shelter, because he wouldn't have been in my house. He failed a drug test for cocaine. Cocaine is basically crack, because you snort cocaine and you shoot crack up, right? It's the way that you take it that changes what it is. So if it's cocaine, you're going to snort it. If it's crack, you're going to shoot it. But either way, it's the same thing. Crack is a little harder too, and you have to melt crack. So why am I look, my mom is a substance abuse nurse, okay? I have never done crack. Y'all probably, how the heck you know? So it's the difference in it. But cocaine is basically crack. Y'all know that, right? When people be like, let me take a bumper, they're actually doing crack, but they're just doing it through their nose. They're doing it in a different way, and they don't have to melt it. And that cocaine is in powder form, crack is in a rock form. So that's the only difference between it. So you basically got a crackhead in your house with your kids, and you sitting up here talking of all this melodramatic stuff. I'm like, girl, get him. He would have been out of my house. What are you talking about? So he up here sleep on the sofa, right? And he gets up the next morning telling Kim that that test was false. That's not the right test. That didn't happen because he ain't did nothing, right? Well, you know what the crazy thing is? He's not even in a relationship with Kim. He's in a relationship with that daggone vape that he does every morning. That's who he's in a relationship with. We don't even see him brush his teeth before he's like puffing on that vape thing. I watch New Jack City, I know. Right. Rockabye, baby. New Jack City was my movie, child. Let me tell you something. Nino Brown. Child, that movie is a classic. So he said he brought another drug test, right? Because Kim is like, I need some answers. What makes you think that drug test was false? And Joey was like, well, I went out last night and I brought another drug test. That ain't the only thing you did, Joey. When you went out last night, you went and you cleaned up yourself too. You went to the pusher man and asked him, how can I get this out of my system in 24 hours? And so you stayed away from the house. You took whatever you needed to take and you got the stuff out your system, because Kim said she Googled cocaine and it takes 3 days for it to get out your system. So how the heck did you get out your system in 24 hours? Because when he took the next drug test, he tested negative for everything, every drug on the drug test, okay? And I'm curious, where the heck do you get these drug tests from? Do they have them at CVS or Walgreens? I don't understand how he's like, I just went and got one. So I'm guessing they must be over-the-counter situations. But he passed all of the other drugs the next morning was negative. She's like, how did you do that? Because cocaine doesn't just go out of your system like that. Now that he passed them, she acted like it was a sigh of relief or something. I said, look, it don't matter if he passed the one in the morning. He failed the one. You know the actions of somebody who's on drugs, because you said you had just got out of a relationship with somebody who was on drugs. So you already know what the actions are. That's why you're even questioning if he's on drugs. Why are you playing these games, Kim? Your children are at stake and you sitting up here wanting to lay up with some crack D. I don't get it. He probably got some clean urine, yep, because when he went in the bathroom, he had to do a crack and Kim was not in there with him. She should have treated him like the PO and had him leave the door open and stood there and watched him pee. Because that's what I would have done. Because who knows with Joey, he probably could have pulled that out of the side of his freaking woman-bearing hips. He probably had it taped on the side of them hips. And he was like, let me... Because them hips so wide, it was probably on there and she couldn't tell. You can buy them at drugstores. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that. She was so happy like he's not on dope. She's in denial. Absolutely. She was relieved. And which I don't understand why. So, what else happened? What else happened? So, so she asked him, okay, these came back negative, but where have you been going? Where did you go? And Joey said, who? And I was looking at the screen like, nigga. I said, you. What the heck you mean, who? I was like, what is wrong with him? That's how you know he's a crackhead. He had been talking to who? Like, who else is she talking to? Santa Claus, Joey. No, you. What the heck you mean, who? who? And she asked him where he been. He won't tell her. He's saying that he likes to clean his car and all of this. Man, it ain't that much car cleaning in the world, Joey. Cut the crap, okay? Kim is saying she don't know if she can trust him and all of that. And I'm like, girl, you can't. Fast forward, right? Kim is up here dropping Joey off somewhere, and we like, where the heck is he going? So, as soon as he closed the door, she talking about she love him. He said he love her too. She pulls off with the ugly cry. She's like, ooh. I was like, what the heck happened here? So we find out that Joey had to see the PO, and he has failed 3 tests back to back to back. Of course, we already know that, Kim, because he failed the home drug test you gave him. So because of that, he has to go into rehab for 90 days. I said, Kim. So he goes into the rehab for 90 days, and Kim lets us know that he goes and he purchases Delta 8. Now, Delta 8 is a synthetic THC, a synthetic weed. Yeah, he had to go into rehab. So a synthetic weed, right? But it has some THC components attached to it, and it showed up in his bloodstream, okay? She said it's not legal. I think she said it's not illegal in North Carolina, but it has THC in it. He must have took something, to clean the system, because the vape he was smoking didn't pop up, and that's the reason. And that's the reason he's so called in the center. Oh, really? He did. He took something to clean himself up. Let me tell y'all a sidebar. I remember I had a girlfriend of mine back in the day, and we was going to for this job, and she's a weed smoker. And so for this particular job, we was going to be making some really good money, and we were going to be serving. And it was this new restaurant and this new resort that was opening in Maryland. And so they were looking for servers and everything over at the National Harbor. Now when you get over there, it's so beautiful. It's so built up. The MGM studio is over, Graham Casino is over there and everything. And so this job was going to bring us in some good money, but they drug test on the spot. So we found out we was getting an interview for this particular job, and we had 2 days into the interview. Child, let me tell you something. I witnessed this chick drink gallons upon gallons of water all day for 2 days. Not only that, she was chewing gum and peppermint. She was doing all types of stuff. She was Googling how to get it out. Child, she passed that drug test. She passed it, and I was like, I can't believe this. So I don't know. People know the tricks of the trade of what to do, but Joey must didn't know that with his PO. I wonder how he got clean for the test with Kim, but couldn't get clean with the PO. I don't understand that. I gave my friend my urine for a drug test for a job. It worked out in a plastic bag. The foil. What the heck is going on out there? I'm sorry, y'all. The garage downstairs is lifting up. I think that's my husband. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Weed is fat soluble. Yeah. I believe it. I mean, I've never smoked weed. I tried it twice, and it just wasn't for me. I was like, nobody got time for that. So if y'all hear my garage through this video, live watchers and replay watchers, my husband's down there doing something. I don't know what he's doing. So I apologize in advance. So what else happened? So a week later, we pan over to her, fast forward, she's in her new house. So the house that the dad gave her $7,000 to put a down payment on. She ended up, the dad one now is stuck. He's downstairs. I don't know what he's doing. The ghetto me wants to open a window right here and be like, hey, I'm doing a video. So anyway, week later, she's in the house. That's the house that the dad gave her the $7,000 to put down on the house. She's hanging up stuff. She's asking the kids, do y'all like y'all new house? The kids is like, yes, we love our new house and everything like that. All of a sudden, who walked into the door? Her cousin walks in the door, okay? Before her cousin gets there, she says she's tired of being a single mom. She has to be a single mom all over again and the breadwinner. I said, what you mean all over again? When did you stop being a single mom, Kim? Joey never got a job. He wasn't helping you pay one bill or do anything. So what do you mean I'm tired of being I have to go back to being a single mom? You never stopped being a single mom. What are you talking about? So the cousin comes in. Oh, one thing, y'all, in that house, she was showing the cousin around the house. Kim's bedroom had barnyard doors. Do y'all know what that is? Them doors that you slide like this and they literally look like a barnyard. I am so in love with them doors. When I get my dream house, y'all best to believe I'm having barnyard doors in on my closet. They are so beautiful. I love them. So anyway, she's showing the cousin around. And the cousin, she's talking to the cousin about Joey. She said she's not going to kick Joey to the curb. I said, you got to be kidding me. I said, was the D that good? I mean, he do got them hips. Because the hips don't lie when you doing your thing, right? So she's not going to kick this man to the curb. He is in rehab right now. Are you kidding me? So I can see how Kim lost all that weight, stressed over Joey. Yeah, Joey is not the father figure. Listen, at all. So Kim goes and she says, basically she believes in Joey. She's going to wait for him when he comes out. She said before he went in, the kids had called him dad. And I was just like, child, you got these kids calling this man daddy. He's a freaking crackhead. This is the worst situation ever. And the cousin says she is not surprised that Joey is in rehab. She says she wishes that Kim would just wake up and understand what's going on with him. The cousin ends up saying, you think that Joey is the best man in the world or something? And Kim says he is. And I'm like, wow, maybe Kim lost all that weight because she got on crack. I don't know. That is such a wild statement. But maybe because she's thinking like, I'm going to stand by my crackhead man because I'm smoking it too. I don't know. Crazier things have happened. You know what I'm saying? But child, it has to be something that Kim is on for you to sit up here and want to still choose this man after he has failed 4 drug tests, really. So then she goes and tells her cousin the DNA results came back. And the cousin is like, oh my God. So who's the father? What's up? She's telling him, I didn't open it. And her reasoning for opening it makes Kim so much unlikable in my opinion. She's already unlikable with me. But she said she didn't open it because she doesn't want to find out that that Joey is the father. And then if she does find out Joey is the father, she has to pay her ex back all this money. And she don't know where she's going to get it from, and she don't have it to pay back. I said, you are just a real idiot, right? Yeah, Kim is a little dizzy. She is so out of touch with life reality. And this is somebody's mother. You're running around here chasing Joey, chasing the D. Are your kids even okay? Okay. Now, sidebar. Have y'all noticed on this episode, we did not see Kaysen, right? And y'all know that's the child in question of paternity. We didn't see Kaysen. And I don't think on the last episode we saw Kaysen. Normally, she showed the other child. Normally, we see, Kaysen and the 2 boys. My thought process is that the child, that Joey is not the father. We already know that. They just trying to play up something. And her ex have seen everything that was happening and told her that he didn't want Kaysen on the screen anymore, possibly. I don't know. That's just my theory because Kaysen has been missing a little bit. So that's just my theory. I don't know. So last thing that happened. So the cousin says, well, Kim says she just threw the results in the kitchen drawer and she ain't opened the daggone things because she don't want to know. So the cousin says, well, I'm opening it. The cousin would have been me because I would have opened it. So she opens it and the cousin was like her mouth was wide open. Of course it was for optics and dramatics because Joey is not the father, okay? Where is Maury when you need him, okay? He's not the father. I don't believe it. That was something that they needed for a storyline, okay? And the freaking face of the cousin was just something they did for dramatics. So y'all know the season finale is next week and we're going to get the results next week because of course they got to save something for their whack storyline. They could waive her child support payments for the dad, so she's paid off her debt. Yeah, they could do something. She gets no money. Yeah, she get no money. We knew she was sitting on them results. Absolutely. She been sitting on them results since, because them results probably came back the 3rd episode. And she been sitting on it because they don't have nothing going on. So they got to have something going on toward the end. Because if Joey's in rehab and he was the blunt of her storyline, they got to say something to the very end, y'all. So anyway, y'all, all these couples, I don't want to see none of them. We didn't get Brittany and Key-Rock, thank God, because they don't never had nothing going on. And who else was we missing? I think that was it. I think it was just Brittany and Key-Rock. They don't got nothing going on, child. It ain't. So anyway, y'all, that's my review. That's my review for Life After Lockup Season 6, Episode 9. And I did put the title of it in my title of this video. If y'all have not done so already, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We have a good time over here at the Redefine Me channel. What if neither is the dad? Ooh, GSP. That's right there. That right there would take the episode from probably being a 6 or a 5 for me to a 10. Because if neither one of them is the dad, because y'all know Kim was the town hoe. Thank you, GSP. Kim the town hoe. We could roll with that. What if neither one of them is the dad? Oh my goodness, child. Let me tell you something. I would probably come out because I normally watch the episode on Saturday and take my notes to prepare for Sunday. Child, if neither one of them are the father, I'm going live on Saturday. If neither one of them are the father, next week I'm going to be doing my live early because I'm going to have to talk about it. But thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I will see y'all again on tomorrow where we do Motivational Monday shorts. And on Tuesday, I do the Lunchtime Language, which we talk about hot topics and current events. And I go live around about 6 o'clock. So if y'all want to do that, make sure y'all subscribe and make sure that your bell is on the notification button because sometimes YouTube don't let you know and sometimes they do let you know. So thank you all for joining me. If you have not done so already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Again, I have launched my plus size clothing boutique. Yay! And so if you all want to support my clothing boutique, the website is www.extra boutique, extraprettyboutique.com. And you can go on there and you can purchase. It is a soft launch opening. I only have 18 pieces on the website. However, I'm so excited about it. I made my first sale on Black Friday, on Friday when I launched it. And so I was absolutely excited. I was like, oh my God. So also follow me on Instagram at the THE_extra pretty XTRAPRETTY_shop SHOP. Follow me on IG, Facebook. My name is Natasha, Natosha. Last name Johnson. Follow me on Facebook. Let's connect together outside of YouTube as well. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for joining me, and I will definitely see y'all on tomorrow. And I'm gonna get into doing some more product shorts and everything. I used to do a lot of those when I first started YouTube, so I got a lot of unpacking to do. I'm going to be doing some designing of my house, so I'm gonna go live and show y'all some of those things as well. Thank you for the thumbs up. I'm going to be showing y'all how I do my accent wall at my house and all of those great things. So, subscribe, y'all. We're going to have a good time over here and share the video, y'all. I really am want to push to reach like 1K subscribers by the end of this month. I want to bring in 2025 with 1K subscribers. That is my goal, and that was on my vision board. And so God is allowing a couple of things to come to pass on my vision board, and that is one of them that's on my vision board. So y'all can help me with that by sharing the videos, and anyone replay watchers that come across it, just make sure you subscribe. It's free 99, and I'm sure you'll love it over here. Going into 2025, I want to do a lot of great content. I want to do reaction videos, so I have to get a certain camera, a certain microphone. I have to get a certain thing where I can have like a video that we all watch together, and then we can react to it in the comments and things like that. So I want to start doing that for 2025. So I got a couple of things up my sleeve. So make sure y'all keep your good ear to the streets and subscribe to the Redefine Me channel. All right, I love y'all. Bye, y'all.